Welcome to this video, where we will explore one of the most celebrated masterpieces of the Italian Renaissance, The Birth of Venus, by Sandro Botticelli. Let's unravel the story and secrets behind this iconic work of art that has captivated viewers for centuries. Imagine, if you will, stepping back into the late 15th century. Botticelli has just completed this breathtaking canvas, a painting that stands out because it dares to place a nude female figure, Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, at its center. This was a bold move in an era that had not seen such depictions since the times of classical antiquity. But who is this Venus? According to myth, she was born from the sea, fully grown, a scene often referred to as Venus Anadyomene. Here we see her arriving ashore on a giant scallop shell, a symbol of her birth and divine beauty. The size of the shell, purely imaginative and a nod to classical depictions, adds to the painting's dreamlike quality. Now, let's look to the left. We see Zephyrus, the god of the west wind, blowing Venus toward the shore. The lines radiating from his mouth represent the wind itself. Clutched in his embrace is a young female, likely Aura, the personification of a lighter breeze, both of them with delicate, translucent wings. To the right, a female figure stands ready with a rich cloak to cover Venus. She is one of the Horae, goddesses of the seasons, and her floral-adorned dress suggests she is the Hora of spring. Notice the way she reaches out, her pose full of anticipation, ready to wrap Venus in the garment of the terrestrial world. Now, the subject here goes beyond the literal birth of Venus. We are witnessing her symbolic journey, her transition from the divine to the earthly, from the idea to the form. It's not just a depiction, it's a celebration of beauty, a sensory experience that appeals directly to our emotions. Botticelli's technique in this work is as fascinating as the subject itself. The painting, set on canvas, a medium just gaining popularity at the time, is remarkable for its use of vivid colors and gold highlights. Look closely, and you can see the heavy use of gold in Venus's hair, the wings, and the textiles, adding a divine shimmer to the entire scene. But there's more to the colors. The greens and blues you see have over time lost some of their brightness, changing the original balance Botticelli intended. And yet, the painting retains its ethereal beauty. As we observe Venus, we can't help but notice her elongated neck and torso, features that may not align with our real-world physics, but are characteristic of the Gothic influence in Botticelli's work. Her pose, classical contrapposto, gives her an air of grace, even though it defies gravity. It's this blend of reality and imagination that gives the work its unique charm. The painting's style and imagery suggest it was created for a Medici villa, possibly commissioned by Lorenzo di Pierfrancesco de' Medici. The choice of subject, Venus's birth, may have been meant to echo the humanist values of the time, celebrating not only physical beauty, but also intellectual and divine love, as suggested by Neo-Platonic thought. In these layers of interpretation, we find the true genius of Botticelli. He isn't just creating an image, he's crafting a narrative that explores the very nature of beauty and the human soul's journey towards it. Every element in this painting, from the roses carried by the wind to the laurel trees, adds a layer of meaning and symbolism. Interestingly, Venus's face is said to be modeled after Simonetta Vespucci, a renowned beauty of Florence and Botticelli's muse. This touch of realism within the divine portrayal makes the painting even more relatable to its viewers. Throughout its history, the birth of Venus has sparked varied interpretations, from representing the simple joy of spring to embodying complex philosophical ideals. Its allure lies in its openness to different readings, each as valid and enriching as the next. Botticelli's The Birth of Venus is not just a masterpiece of the Renaissance, It's a timeless ode to beauty and love that resonates with every viewer, transcending its era to speak a universal language of art. As we conclude our journey with Venus, we carry with us not just the visual splendor of Botticelli's painting, but also the reminder of art's power to convey profound ideas and evoke deep emotions. Let me ask you a question. If you could step into this painting and interact with Venus or any other character, who would it be and what would you say or ask? Share your reflections in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration of art, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more enriching content on timeless masterpieces, and hit the notification bell to stay connected. Thank you for being part of our art-loving community. Until next time, keep appreciating the beauty that surrounds us.